Going on, Jerome's. We're back. Take a look at a mock draft, 7 rounds on the PFF mock draft simulator. It's going to be good times. And I feel like getting nuts, but we feel like getting nuts every single day. So we're going to explore lots of trades, moving up and getting down, all that stuff. So let's go. Let's go. So no trade offers so far. Zach Wilson gone on the clock at 14. I feel like 14 is a phenomenal spot in this draft. All right, so Lawrence, Fields, Fields to the Jets. Zach Wilson goes to the Eagles. Wow. All right, so where's Jalen Hurts going now? Rousseau, Lions, Pitts, Devontae Smith. Sure. All right, so now check out who's on board. So Kwity Paye is there. Rashawn Slater still on board. Like to see that. Caleb Farley and Surtain on board. I do not expect that, but also don't let Zimmer know, because that would be less than ideal. Bateman, highly ranked by PFF, is up there as well. J.C. Horn is on board. Wow. Aziz. Damn. All right, so let's see a couple trade offers. So Darrisaw went, right? Yeah, Darrisaw went 13 to the Chargers, so that's unfortunate. So we got a couple offers. So the Colts, Saints, and the Rams. All right, well, Colts, I'd be more interested in dealing with the Colts. We'll give you 14, but we want your second-round pick, Chris Ballard. We do. Maybe third. I don't know. Do we have that leverage? How about a 4? Actually, no. 5th. All right, so 1, 2, 5 to move up 7 spots. Actually, no. Screw you, 4th. You're the one asking, man. All right, you said no. 1, 2, 5. Ooh, ding. All right, so Vikings back in the second round, move down 7 spots at a portion of the board where I'm pretty sanguine about who is all there. So let's dive in. Rest of the picks go, and who is left? All right, so Kwity Paye is still on board. Wow, Paye, Slater, and Surtain are still on board. So that's really intriguing. The Colts came up for Caleb Farley. So cool. I guess they're not re-signing Rhodes. Morig went. Here's Tony. Okay. So now at this spot, let's just take a gander. All right. So Slater's there. Jenkins, Vera Tucker, Radins, who, I mean, PFF Mike had Radins in the first round going 20 to the Bears. Wow. Wheeler Walker Little Jr., Carmen, who probably kick inside the guard. Same thing with Mayfield. Perfectly good to go there. Besides Barrymore, I mean, we've talked about that this is a really interesting day 2 defensive tackle class where, you know, if you don't get your top guy, fine. But McNeil, Wilson, Davion Nixon, Onwuzurike, a guy that I really like. Odigizua from UCLA had himself a phenomenal Senior Bowl week as well. Bobby Brown. I love Bobby Brown as like a hybrid 3-tech nose tackle. Let's go. And then nose tackles, you got Shelvin, you got Tungai, as well as they're down on Slayton, aren't they? Yeah, they don't like Slayton. And Tonga either. So I would be open to trading down again. But, So the Broncos are in. George Payton, of course, goes way back like chiropractic. I don't know if I want to get out of the first round, though. You know, that's the thing. Even though it would be the 10th pick in the second round. Yeah, unless you had multiple second rounders, I'm not really interested. And then the Rams are, no, certainly no. So, no, we're going to stick and pick. All right, so what we got here? I mean, Slater might be a little bit too tempting. But are you confident enough in the offensive line in like rounds 3 and 4 that you're okay passing at this point? Well, let's recap our picks. All right, so we have 21. We have a second round pick, 53. We have 2 thirds and 78 and 90. We have 4 fourth rounders after comp picks. We have 3 fifth rounders, 2 sixth rounders, and a 7th. So we got plenty of draft ammunition. And in this spot, are we interested in moving up? We'll pause at the back end of the first round. But is Surtain too much value to pass up at this point? I understand that Vikings fans would riot, especially since they spent a 1.35 on cornerback last year. But could you imagine Surtain and Dantzler and Gladney and Harrison Hand together? It might be a little bit too much. I don't know. It would be tough. Actually, you know what? F it. All right, so we took Patrick Surtain. Now we're going to let a couple picks bleed off. And we're going to get the Bucks on the horn. All right, so who's still there? All right, so back on the clock. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. So Aziz is still on board. Tevin Jenkins is on board. Okay. I can't pass up Aziz. Like I understand that DJ Wanham has a great future, but Aziz is our number 2 edge behind Kwity Paye. And I understand that we passed on Kwity Paye, but Aziz just bends different, man. He does. So taking Aziz at this spot. And the Vikings are unfortunately out of the second round now. But, you know, I'm going to make a move. I'm going to make a move. Pause, pause, pause. All right, how do we get... I don't want settings. All right, so now we can offer trade. So the Seahawks at 55. And also, this is the one flaw in the thing that you can't see who's on board. But I'm making moves just to make moves. So 155. I mean, you could package 2 of these. 2, 4, 5. Do we just offer a 4th and a 5th just to see what happens? Why not? I mean, John Schneider. Nah. All right, so now do you do the good 4? So 4, 4, 5. You'd still have 2/3 and 2/4 and a 6th and a 7th. Okay, why not? See if they go for it. No, not so much. All right, screw it. We're gonna stick and pick. All right, but we got Aziz and we got Surtain, surprisingly, and that's something that the team will have to roll with. Is that if you have an extreme valuable player just fall in the draft, you might have to adjust. You might have to. All right, so let's see what's remaining. Oh, so Tommy Tongai is there. Onwuzurike is there. Both positions of need. We haven't touched on offensive line yet, and I know that people are getting pissed. To your offensive line, so Cleveland's there. Quinn Meinerz is there. Deontay Brown is there. Trey Smith is there. Woo! Let's get that on. I mean, do we just plant our flag and draft one of these guys right away? Of course, defensive interior is also a need. And Tommy Tongai, I really like him. I really like him. I really like Onwuzurike as well. So what do you do? All right, so 12 more picks, and then we're on the clock again. All right, so would I be more pissed off about missing out on Tongai or Onwuzurike, or pissed off about missing my top interior offensive lineman guy? That is a good-looking question. I'd probably be more pissed off on missing out on defensive tackle, just given the depth of the interior offensive line. So we're going to take... Do we take on Onwuzurike or Tongai? Tongai can play both 3-tech and nose tackle. Onwuzurike's kind of a one-trick guy. Does need to add size. I mean, do we go Tongai? Oops, we did. We did. And then do we get Twyman a little bit later on? It's possible. All right, so I got Tongai. Now, yes, people are screaming about guard. So Ben Cleveland's still on board. We made it. Meinerz is there. So Meinerz probably won't make it for another 29 picks, but Trey Smith certainly could. Deontay Brown certainly could. But yeah, Ben Cleveland, no matter what. The Cleveland show. And in our mock simulation, we're cutting Riley Reef, and then we're going to kick Ezra out to left tackle. So we're doubling down on guard in the middle of this draft. Also, we need to look for safety. Man. All right, so now Deontay Brown is on board. Man, Sean Wade's taking himself a draft day tumble, isn't he? Safety. Hufanga is there. Wiggins. Caden Stearns. Gillespie is there. Tariq is a guy that I really like. So could certainly entertain trading down, getting back in. All right, so they want to move up 10 spots. It's going to cost a Chief. I mean, ask for the moon and maybe you get the stars, or wherever the hell that is. I'm going to hold firm. It's going to cost... Yeah. All right, then how about your 2 7ths? Move up 10 spots. No. All right, now I'm going to take a guy then. I'm going to draft. Screw you guys. All right, so just look around. Dylan Moses is there. It's a Robert Jones, Kellen Mond. Meh. That's wherever. No. All right, so we're going to double down on interior offensive line. So we missed out on Quinn Meinerz. That's whatever. We missed out on Trey Smith as well. Now, do you take Josh Myers or do you take Deontay Brown? Do you say absolutely F the scheme right in the face and take Deontay? Deontay and Ben Cleveland, man. Those like 2 bouncers at the bar that you don't want to mess with. Yeah, we're going to do it. I don't care. Don't care. All right, so you got Deontay Brown and Oli Udoh and Kyle Big hitting, and Ben Cleveland just duking it out. All 4 guys just going after those guard spots. I like it. I like it, man. Let's go. Resume draft. What are we waiting for? What the hell are you waiting for? All right, so now what do? Safety is certainly a priority. Check out wide receivers as well. Let's see here. Shi Smith. Yeah. All right, so Shi's still on board. Amari Rodgers is there. Son of T. Martin. Nico's there. Will be a nice outside the numbers presence. I mean, do we overdraft Amari in this spot? Because I really like Amari. I really like Shi as well. I really like Nico. I mean, there's a lot of... Why is there 2 accounts on here? But, that's whatever. So what do you do? What do you do? So edge rusher, do they still have Twyman listed as edge rusher? Twyman's probably off the board, right? Yeah, he's... no, Twyman's still there? Wow. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. So what do you do in this spot? Well, could go safety, could go wide receiver, or do we just draft guys that we want? Yeah, you know what? We're just going to say F this whole board, F it right in the face. We're going to just draft guys who we want. Also, yeah, he's way gone. Yeah, he's way gone. Okay. All right, so, yeah, we're just going to take our guy. We're going to take Amari Rodgers. Damn your scheme. Damn your picks. Damn it right in the face. And then Twyman one time? Actually, I should have taken Twyman first because I would have been more bummed out on missing out on him. But no bother, no worry. Man, if you get Twyman in the 4th round, and it's unlikely, but given that he is one-dimensional and it was a 2020 opt-out, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. And now we're lagging behind in safety, but we're perfectly fine doing that. All right, so Wiggins, Gillespie, Caden Stearns, Tariq Thompson. I'm actually going to take Gillespie, and then I'm going to circle back and get Tariq as well. All right, so now we're getting into the safeties. Do we want a tackle project? I think we might. 3 picks remaining. Spielman, Drake Jackson still sitting there chilling? Well, hell, Brady Christensen, if he's still there, I mean, it would be rude not to take him. So, there you go. Brady Christensen, welcome on in. Spielman always gets his late-round linebacker. So check out who's available. KJ Britt. Yeah. I mean, do we overdraft him? Yeah, to make sure we get him? Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We got 1 pick remaining. What's it going to be? It could be sexy time. That's what it's going to be. Shamuna. That's right. Come on. It's a long time to wait, especially if you give away the 6th round. But what can you do? Feel pretty good about this draft, though. Even though that Patrick Surtain threw us a curveball. All right, so what do you do here? I mean, do we double back on wide receiver? Do we take a shot at a late-round edge guy, late-round defensive lineman? No, we only drafted 1 safety, didn't we? Because we forgot to circle back on Tariq, and Tariq is gone. I don't know why. That's got to be an error. Yeah, that's got to be an error. We'll pass on it. Let's see, David Moore, Ian Book, Costello. I think Crum went back to school. Yeah, we'll just take Ian Book. He's our guy. I don't care if people hate on Ian Book. I love his pluckiness. He's like the Rudy of quarterbacks. Even though he is more like Sorensen, but what can you do? All right, and enhance. What we got for grades? Well, we got a B+. B+ ain't bad. So they gave the trade of us trading down for a 2nd and a 5th, a B+, sure. Pick up Patrick Surtain at 21. Now, circumstances could lead to it potentially happening. And even though cornerback, not really a position of need, having Surtain and Dantzler and Gladney and Harrison Hand and the remnants of Mike Hughes and whatever was left of Chris Jones, sure. And then we traded back in. I got 32 from the Bucks for a second, 2 fourths, and a fifth. They rated that a C-. Meh. Picked up Azeez Ujulari. So, yeah, the defense is rebuilding and will rise again. So, you got Azeez on the edge, working with Wanham, opposite of Daniil Hunter. Love it. Patrick Surtain working the cornerback room. Tommy Tongai, who you can play at 3-tech, you can play at nose tackle. Just size and toughness on the inside of that defensive line for the Vikings. And then Spielman ignores the offensive line, but we doubled down on it. Ben Cleveland, Deontay Brown, 2 bouncers at the club, just getting after it. We got 700 pounds of beef. I mean, these guys are both 350, 360 if there's an ounce, and they're going to flank Eric Bradbury, Ezra Cleveland kicking out to tackle. I mean, if Ben Cleveland's Ben Cleveland's going to be right guard, but I was going to say Ben Cleveland left tackle would be Cleveland on that side. That'd be kind of funny. Then dip our toes into the wide receiver market. Amari Rodgers had himself a nice Senior Bowl, but him coming in as a dynamic wide receiver 3 to help out in the return game as well. Jalen Twyman, who I do not expect to fall into the 4th round, but he certainly could. He's going to add that quick first step lightning element at 3-tech. So you got Twyman, you got Tongai together as defensive tackles. It's nice. So then we forgot to draft 2 safeties, but whatever. But Tyree Gillespie coming in from Mizzou, a nice well-rounded meat and potatoes type of safety, really good nose for the ball. 166, Brady Christensen. Now, I don't expect him to fall this far, but he certainly could, given level of competition, given the composition of the offensive line class. But you're picking up 3 offensive linemen. You're getting Cleveland and Brown, Cleveland Brown, as well as Brady Christensen as a tackle prospect. He can compete with, what's his face? Yeah, the 6th rounder from Oregon State. Yeah, that guy. And then you got KJ Britt, of course, a mandatory late-round linebacker getting after it, as well as Ian Book, quarterback prospect, quarterback project of the future as well going forward. And I like it. Overall, I am in. Again, did not expect Surtain to not go that early. So it was a happy accident, happy circumstance, but you adjust the big board, and you're not going to pass a BPA just because it is a big position of need. And of course, Mike Zimmer's going to be like on the Skype call, hey Rick, hey Surtain's still there, hey, go get him. But your thoughts on our thoughts, mock draft, 7 rounds, Minnesota Vikings, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.